With every breath, gather and concentrate your awareness. Bring together all aspects of who you are and let the focus and concentration deepen and widen. From your overhead center, let a radiant stream of consciousness pour down throughout the brain. This radiance is a pure, clear consciousness that moves into the brain to awaken and increase all the ways of knowing. From your overhead center, allow this stream to pour down into your heart, blood, and fluid systems of the body. This circulation of radiance expands all the ways that you feel. Working in this way can shift heavy feeling states to more life-supporting feelings. Once more, let radiance pour through the nervous system. Move through the neural networks from neuron to neuron with a message at the speed of light. This allows the sensory systems to drop away any sensory overload. Let life force flows through the nerves all the way out to the skin. The sensory system can now experience more peace and calm. A quality of radiance has been brought into the brain for knowing awareness, into the heart to expand feeling awareness, and into the nerves to increase sensory awareness. This prepares our being for an increased downpour of light fire. With a tremendous force of radiant awareness, move up into your overhead center. Invoke a witness consciousness as you expand that center to become a light fire, star sun tool of consciousness. A powerful downpour of light fire, liquid substance, descends throughout all levels of the body. The downpour of light reveals blocks to the flow of life force power. The consuming fire quality of light frees and clears obstructions. As the downpour works to remove impurities, pain or low frequency energy may surface. Working with light force through the body and field, intensify the consuming light fire in the brain. Wash through the brain and surrounding area to remove heaviness or brain fatigue. Wash through the heart, blood, liver, and spleen. Invoke a fire breath to deepen the cleansing in these areas. As emotional systems are cleared, the psychic fire behind the heart center is present. The psychic fire radiates and supports the clearing and release. Focus the downpour to the nerves. Let the consuming fire remove pain and reactivity, which limits the flow of life force. Concentrate on the field area surrounding the body. The downpour can ignite the field fires to vacuum and remove any residue of low frequency energy present. Downpour of light fire can now focus on the assimilation of light force energy. As the downpour removes impurities from the body, there are now spaces to fill and overflow with light. begin to backfill and overflow the light fire through the entire body. This is an opportunity to transform what is no longer needed into a force of renewal from our limitless inner sources. Open to levels of healing that bathe our core and limbs. Let that deep penetrating light move up the spine and support opening the centers along the spine. Spend some time absorbing light at the cell, tissue, organ, and system level. Now focus on the deeper levels of mind. Concentrate the light fire downpour in the brain, mind, and mental plane. The light fire can cleanse much debris and toxins in this way. Because cognitive function is under much pressure and stress, blaze up the consuming fires and surrender into the fires. Worn out thought patterns, beliefs, and old wounds. Send the light fire transformational power to free and clear these mental networks. These systems need to be freed of low frequency so they can open up and assimilate light and protection. We are influenced by the vibrational energy that surrounds us. We are connected to mental networks and receive all kinds of mental energy. This can be a source of pollution and heaviness. Let the light fire cascade through the mental field and mental networks. The gentle cooking of the consuming fires can purify these networks and provide healing and relief from the many kinds of collective intensity. Take a few moments and explore how your systems have responded to the deep cleansing of the mental systems and plane. After the consciousness in the brain, mental plane, and mental networks begin to transform, spend a moment and take in and absorb all that the light has given. As the light backfills and overflows the brain, let it open and receive the energy that fosters new neural networks. The brain can remember this gift of light that replenishes and renews all parts of the brain. Let the area surrounding the brain receive this replenishing energy. the mental networks will continue to absorb this healing essence of light. As the light travels along these collective networks, it screens and protects against any present or future harmful vibrations. Concentrate on the psychic center behind the heart. The psychic being or soul spark is a pure aspect of the divine within. It helps to transform all aspects of ourselves, to harmonize and unify with our true soul nature. Focus on a force of soul fire radiating from this center. This fire is called the Agni Pavaka, or purifying fire. Radiate this Agni fire through the heart center, clearing emotional overloads or old emotional wounds. Emotional heaviness can be transformed and released. Send spherical radiating force through the liver, spleen, and blood flow, letting go of fear and rage that can collect here. Radiate out from the emotional center and systems, and include the surrounding area of the body to cleanse any low-frequency emotional patterns that may have lodged. With a stream of light fire, bathe the emotional networks in life force power. As with the mental, emotional pollution often overloads us from collective distress. This purifying fire from our psychic center removes the debris and builds a lighted network of protection. After experiencing the psychic light and consuming fire from our psychic being, focus on the assimilation of light that is filled with truth, love, and life force power. Release from the outer field fires the energy that has been transformed into high frequency energy. It can fill the open spaces in the body and surrounding area. Direct the essence of light as it fills and overflows from your psychic center into any part of self that needs support. Register all that has been cleared of low frequency and let those spaces draw in renewal, healing, and a new identity as a being of light. Open up your receptivity to the light throughout your emotional systems, field, and networks. The power and presence of light saturates every part of your being. For the next few minutes, consolidate and record the alignment of the mental, emotional, and physical levels with the psychic being and higher consciousness force. all that the light from above asks of us, that it may begin its work, is a call from the soul and a sufficient point of support in the mind. This support can be reached through an insistent idea of the divine in the thought, a corresponding will in the dynamic parts, an aspiration of faith, a need in the heart. Any one of these may lead or predominate if all cannot move in unison or in equal rhythm. Sri Aurobindo.